some very fired up soccer fans right up.
GC Coast FM.
We love the coast. We love the coast. We're at the beach and it's the only place to be. And we will follow through thick and thin till we become the champions, the champions. Ole, 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 ole.
Oh, get ready, Gosford. They're coming your way. The Gold Coast United fans, this is one of the chants bellowing out of the grounds at Gosford tomorrow when United take on the Central Coast Mariners for a place in this year's A-League Grand Final. 100 fans from the Gold Coast are making that trip down, and we have some of those fans, including Terry Hands, Secretary of the Gold Coast United Supporters Club, and President Nathan. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, let's start off with how we're all getting there. I'm going to assume those over the age of 25 are taking a plane. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And all of those who are getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning to take a bus for 11 hours would be a little bit younger. Is that correct?
Yes.
So the chant you just did is one of your best. Who comes up with them? How long have you been working on this?
Anyone can come up with chants, post them on our forum, and we give them a run at pub before the game, and then at the ground. If they take off, they stick. If not, they go in the bin with probably more than we've got, to be honest.
Nathan, your voice is sounding croaky. Is this from last week?
Oh, a little bit, and I'm a school teacher. I'm outside.
Oh,
yelling at
you
kids all
poor...
day, so.
You're just going to break through tomorrow
Yes,
night, I
yeah.
can tell. And as for losing your voice, Terry Hands, that's exactly what happened to you last time. How are you going to keep it up?
Oh, you just got to back up. You don't have a choice. You just got to do it. That's it.
And Gold Coast United never got this far in A-League before. We know in the past there have been problems with the number of people attending games. Is that changing now that Gold Coast United is really gaining some momentum here?
It could, and there's a lot of factors that would need to also be put in place to capitalise on that. We're working with the club to come up with a couple of initiatives, increase the numbers at the ground on match day. So hopefully, and obviously there's a passion there. 15,000 turned up earlier in the season for a charity game, and you've got 100 people that are willing to put their lives on hold and travel 10 hours on a bus, or a couple of hours by plane.
Couple of hours by plane. Oh, that's awful. That's the time of watching a movie, isn't it, really? You've got the best of both worlds. You're catching the plane, but you're getting up at 3 a.m. to organise the bus.
Well, yes, somebody's got to do it for all those under 25s.
And Jordan, you're catching the bus. What, you're the only girl on the bus?
There's 3 girls going down on the bus.
How's that going to go? How are you going to keep them in line?
They treat me like one of the boys, so I'll be fine.
Well, you've been playing for soccer now for, 8 years? Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. You've earned your respect to be on that bus. The other aspect of tomorrow night is the fact that United, if they win, will also win a spot in the Asian Champions League. I mean, how much of a boost will the sport get on the Gold Coast if United makes this competition?
I think Asian Champions League is a huge boost for the club, for any club that makes it financially. But I think especially for Gold Coast, it's been a goal of the owner, Clive Palmer, to make Asian Champions League. Could change the way he does things with the club as well.
What changes would you like to see?
Well, we're banking on a huge marquee, a big money signing, a big name, and if that happens, it could very well help put bums on seats.
Yeah. So how do you think they're going to go against the Mariners? Veronica, you're very quiet there in the background. You also played soccer. You're, of course, at the better half of Terry Hands. How do you think they're going to go?
I think they've got every chance of causing an upset. I think we are the underdogs, but I think they won't want to underestimate our team because we have a great mixture of experienced players as well as younger players and a passion for the game.
Yeah. How much do the boys step up when they're playing away from home?
That's a hard one. I think, as professional footballers, they give their all every game. But I suppose, crowd mostly against you can spur you on as much as a crowd at home can spur you on as well. So
Did anybody else hear Michael Thray talking about how they hate to lose? I mean, they really, really hate to lose. I was thinking to myself, it's almost like somebody's got a big sharp object behind him going, what do you like? We like to win. We like to win.
well, he is a very passionate man, Michael Thwaite, and there is a lot of proud players in that team.
Absolutely.
They're a good team, and they seem to be almost like a family, I suppose, as far as they're about to lose a few players like Bas van den Brink and Dino Julbic, who are headed over to Asia for some lucrative contracts, and they want to leave after winning something with Gold Coast United. They all came to Gold Coast United on the proviso that they were going to win something here. So they would...
It's the other hard aspect of keeping your best guys here, because, you know, when they do really well, then the offers start rolling in.
Yeah, and I suppose that's another thing the ACL will bring is it'll attract players, because players want to play in the biggest competitions, and that's the next step up in club football in our region is Asian Champions League.
Okay, let's make it happen. Massive responsibility on your shoulders, all 100 plus of you, to bring our team home. Thanks very much, guys, for coming in. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go the Gold Coast.
Go the Gold Coast. Thank you to Veronica, Jordan, Shani, Nathan, Jenkins and Terry Hands, the secretary. Nathan, of course, is the president of the Gold Coast United Fan Club. There's a great picture we threw up on our Facebook page because they came in to talk to me a little early this morning because they all have to go to work and get ready for their big trip tomorrow. But you can comment facebook.com/ABC Gold Coast, to which Tim Cox and Mrs. Breakfast have already done that. They can vouch for their fervour or the cut price soundproofing at Breakfast Towers, because we were having fun with the chants during Brekkie, and I think Tim was picking up some of that vibe. Terry has responded with, sorry about that, can't hold back the passion, but get online, wish them the very best. They're leaving very early tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. in fact, just to give you a bit more of an indication of some of the work that they'll be putting on to cheer on the boys.
We're on the march with beer on time. Hey, we're on the road to victory, victory, and we're gonna make a win when we win the toilet seat, 'cause Gold Coast is the greatest football team. We're on the march with beer on time. Hey, we're on the road to victory, victory, and we're gonna make a win when we win the toilet seat, 'cause Gold Coast is the greatest football team.
So, of course, the toilet seat is the shape of the trophy. It's 9 o'clock news time.
Barrett has